Hello, welcome back to another video. I've got a home bargains haul for you today. I mean, if you've watched any of my videos the last 3 or 4, you'll know that I'm moving house. I've said it quite often. In fact, if you take a shot every time I've said I'm moving house, you're going to be wasted. So I don't recommend you doing that. But I do keep talking about moving house because we are moving house. And I really shouldn't have done this, buying house stuff from Home Bargains, because it's just going to have to go in moving boxes and it's going to be unpacked in 5 weeks. So really stupid of me. But I've just had one of those days. I don't know if you ever... Well, I guess everyone has those days, don't they? But today I had a gynecology appointment. So probably maybe it's slightly too much information here sharing. But I did go for an appointment at the hospital and I went. And obviously before a gynecology appointment, I knew I would have to take my trousers off and my knickers off. So I wanted to make sure that I had shaved my legs. So I was in the shower this morning, but I was in such a rushing around because I was late. And I shaved one leg thinking I'd shaved two. So when I got to the hospital to obviously take my trousers off, it instantly saw that one leg was very hairy. It needed a real good shave and one leg wasn't. And I was so embarrassed. I was sitting there on the bed and I made a joke of it because I just thought I'm going to say it before you look at me and think that I'm some weirdo. So I'm going to tell you of my error this morning. And they obviously they were laughing, they found the funny side, but I was so embarrassed. And then usually I always take a pair of socks. So if I'm going for an examination or anything like that, or if you go for your smear test and stuff and you have to lie on the bed and take your trousers off, usually I always take a pair of socks because I don't like my feet, real insecurity about my feet. Anyway, I took a pair of socks with me, got to the car park, and then went to get some, because you have to get a parking ticket. So went to get a parking ticket, pulled my cardigan on. But as I was putting my cardigan on, I must have dropped my socks. I walked to the machine, got the ticket, came back, and I literally walked over to socks on the floor. And I was like, oh, someone's dropped their socks. And then when I got to the car, I realised the socks were mine. So I had no socks to put on when I was lying on the bed. And I hate my feet. I'd painted my toenails, but there was one big toenail that wasn't painted. And my two big toes, again, way TMI here, but my two big toes are smaller than my toe next to it on my feet. And it's just one of those things for a real insecurity of mine. So I was sitting there with my toes out, with no socks on, feeling mega uncomfortable, with one hairy leg and one leg totally shaven. And yeah, I mean, talk about, I literally walked out and I was like, okay, two choices here. Go and eat your body weight in burgers from McDonald's and just sit there and contemplate your life, or go to Home Bargains, because it was only 10 minutes down the road. And obviously I chose going to Home Bargains. But oh my goodness, what a morning, eh? The things we have to do as women. So I went to Home Bargains because it was very close down the road, and also I can't really go and eat burgers in McDonald's. It wouldn't be very good for me. And I thought I would pick up a few bits. Now, obviously, I am moving house, so most of this is going to have to literally go in packing up boxes. It's not going to come out until the new house. But I did see that they had these. I saw these on someone else's video. So these are the label clips. I've got some baskets in my wardrobes upstairs. Well, they're not there now, but I do usually have baskets upstairs with clothes in. So I've got a shelf on the wardrobe. They're fitted wardrobes in the room though. And in the baskets, I put overfill of clothes that I'm not going to currently wearing, or, clothes for the summer or whatever. And they're kind of all labelled with the sticky tape label machine. And I just label the shelf. But I saw these and I thought these would be really cool to go over the basket. So they're just label clips. You get two varieties. I didn't have to obviously buy two. They've got these white ones here. These are the white label clips with a black dry white marker. And then next week, so £2.99, I saw that they had the black storage label clips with a chalk marker. I do have a chalk pen as well, so I could just write on the chalk pen, but I wasn't sure which colour I wanted. And because they were a really good price, I just thought if I get both of them, and then I'll definitely make use of both of them, because I do the baskets upstairs for clothes, but then in my dressing room I've got big baskets for handbags, so I could use the white ones in there, or the kitchen. They're definitely going to come in handy. You get 8 in a pack. I'm not that keen on chalk marker because it rubs off, it doesn't really stay there, or it faints. So I might have to use the chalk pen if I use the black ones. But let's see what they are. I was really impressed with the cost of it, because I think if I looked on Amazon, I probably could get some on Amazon, but I don't know if I could get them for £2.99 without paying any delivery or anything like that. So yeah, I picked these up, but this is what they look like. They're just obviously covered in plastic at the moment. Need to take that off, but they just clip over. In fact, they're quite large. They're very big, aren't they? But they're just going to be perfect to kind of go over the basket, so then I can just write on jeans or jumpers or something like that. So yeah, really happy to have those, and I got them in the white as well. I'm assuming they just look exactly the same, but they come with a white, like white colour and then a black marker. So picked up those, and I'm gonna have to put these back in the box. And then this is one of the purchases that I walked around and I saw it in the store because it had all of this new homeware, the lamps and the rugs and blankets, and everything looked amazing there. But I walked past it and I just thought, I don't want this now, like today, but I know that in like 6 or 7 weeks time, when I've unpacked and I've got my dressing room set up, I'm going to want a rug for underneath the middle of the dressing room. And I also know that if I leave it and then go back to Home Bargains in 6 weeks time, it's not going to be there. I won't be able to find it. So this is what I'm telling myself. This is how I'm justifying the fact that I brought it home, because I am going to have to find a new moving box to put this into. It is quite a big rug, but it was £9.99. I've actually had one of these very similar before from B&M, but this one feels super thick, like quite a chunky width of it, and it is so soft. So it's literally just a cream mug. The trouble is, I'm wearing a black cardigan today, and when I was in the store, you can see here, I got absolutely covered in all of the white like thread material of it. So yeah, not great, but this is it here, and I just think it is gorgeous. It's a fake fur rug, and it's 60 by 90 centimeters in length and width, and it's from the Home Collection range, and it is so soft, honestly. And I just think for in the dressing room, because I've had one of these white ones before where they collect, like they're really bad for collecting dust, and it's hard to hoover and keep them clean. But before I had it in my bedroom, just underneath my bed at the bottom. So I got rid of that because it wasn't really working for us. But this is like for the dressing room, so there's not going to be too much traffic like walking over it. And on top of it, there's also going to be a piece of furniture, so it's going to be properly covered over. So I'm hoping, I mean, I know it's not going to stay the same colour as this over time, but I'm hoping it stays pretty clean, and I just think it looks really nice. I've actually got a white dressing table with like Hollywood lights around it, and a little chair, like a fluffy chair, this white fluffy material chair to go with it. I've had it for ages upstairs, and I'm obviously taking that with me. So I just think it'll kind of all tie in together, but I don't need to buy it now. It's just that in 6 weeks, it will be gone. So justifying it by that. And also I've had a terrible morning at the hospital. I was so embarrassed. And then I also picked up, I've seen these everywhere online. People have gone mad for them, which I can fully understand why. £9.99. This is a wooden citronella candle. So it's an outdoor candle by the Outdoor Edit Earthed collection, which is really nice. And I love the little extras, you know, when they tie with hessing and stuff. I'm a sucker for packaging, so that kind of stuff is really nice. But anyway, this beautiful outdoor candle has got let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wicks, and it is absolutely humongous. I wonder if it tells you the size of it. It also smells really nice here now. Like, there's a really nice smell. Obviously, it's a citronella smell. It's not to be used indoors though, so don't light it indoors. I was talking to a woman at the till who was like checking me out, and she was chatting to me about when she was like scanning the stuff through, she saw this, and she was chatting to me, and she said that sometimes she uses her citronella candles inside, like the little tea lights, and she gets rid of the flies inside the house. But I literally was like, that is not safe. Do not do that. Obviously, you know, do what you want, but I would not use this inside. I think it's an outdoor product only. But yeah, it just keeps the flies away. It doesn't say the size of it. I can't find it on the thing, on the little tag. It doesn't say there, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be like, what, 50, 60 centimetres? And it is gorgeous. It's wooden. And it's really deep, actually. If you look at the bottom, there's quite a bit of depth there. And yeah, it smells really nice. So for the garden table and chairs, which I've not had out for a full year, because we put ours away quite early last year because we had really bad weather. And we didn't get it out when it was warmer in September. We didn't get it out, and we've not had it out for just under a year. So when I get my garden furniture out, once I've moved house, obviously I'll unpack it, give it a good clean down, because we got ours from Habitat, the rattan range, and it's gorgeous, but needs a good clean down. Might get some new cushions for it, because we've got like two like a little sofa, 2 chairs, and then a table, like a little set together. But it's brown, and I think this will go perfectly with it. So looking forward to that. And at £9.99, I thought it was a really good price. And then I also picked up, again, I don't know why. And you know, at this point, I'm not going to even excuse the behaviour because I don't know why I did it. But this was £7.99. I was so tempted to buy the pear one. So they've got the lemon, the orange, and the pear trees for £7.99. The pear one was super cute, but I feel like the lemon one would look good in the kitchen. The pear one, I think, would look a bit weird. They also had the garlands and the door wreaths. So if you wanted a lemon or orange or pear door wreath for your door, for your front door, they have them as well. Or you could put them on your probably like shed door or something in the garden. That would look really nice. But yeah, they had the garlands, and then they had these little potted outdoor fake Mediterranean plants. I mean, I don't say, it says outdoor, but you can obviously have it inside as well. It's an artificial lemon tree, and it's the outdoor edit, and it's the Mediterranean collection. And they've got 3 different fruits to choose from with matching garlands. But the lemon one drew me in. I did think about the orange one. I did kind of look at both of them and just think maybe I could take the orange because it was like bright colours and it really nice. But I just feel like the lemon one will go in the kitchen. And if I have to justify this to because when my husband gets back, he's going to be like, what on earth have you done now? Buying more plants in his house. When we packed up the home decor of the house, and I put all of my plants and like artificial fake things into one big box, I had 7 plants in there, like trees, like eucalyptus tree, olive tree. I had 7 of them in there. So yeah, this is probably not needed, but again, I was feeling sorry for myself. I've had a traumatic morning at the hospital. It was horrible. So yeah, I got this, £7.99, and I love it. Do you know what? It will cheer up the kitchen when we're there, and we can unpack, and I'll put this in the little side of the room. I just think it will look absolutely gorgeous. I do probably need to get a pot. It comes with a pot. There's nothing wrong with the pot, but I think I'm going to use one of my white or cream ones. I do have a couple of cream ones left over from the Asda haul that I did a few weeks ago that don't have anything in them. So I'm probably going to put this in one of those cream pots. But yeah, it is really nice. And £7.99 is not a bad price, actually. I've seen some on the range, and I've seen some in Matalan. They're slightly different. I think they look slightly better maybe, or just like they probably don't look as fake. But they were definitely over a tenner. They were not £7.99. So I got a bit of a bargain here. And yeah, that is everything that I picked up from Home Bargains. So I only spent £35. I do have a little food warehouse because I do grocery hauls on my channel. So if you want to stay around for that, I'll show you now what I picked up from Food Warehouse. But if not, that is the end of the Home Bargains haul. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you hopefully on the next video. But coming up next is a little grocery haul, a very tiny food warehouse. Okay, so from Food Warehouse, I got this garlic and herb Philadelphia soft cheese. It's £1.25 there at the minute. So if you're looking for this and you want to pay a good price, then definitely check out the Food Warehouse. It's 165 grams. And when it's like £1.25 or £1, I always pick it up because sometimes this can go to £2.20 for this size product. And it's definitely not worth that, especially because a lot of supermarkets have it on offer most of the time. So I got one of those for my rice cakes, which I absolutely love. And then I picked up 2 packs of noodles. I don't usually buy stuff like this, but I saw them and I just thought maybe I could try them and see if I know they're really popular. A lot of people like the just cupping noodle things that you could just put in a cup, put in a microwave, and you're good to go. But I don't really have them, so we'll give them a go and I'll see what they're like. They're the Bachelor's Super Noodles and in barbecue beef, and they were £1 each. So I picked up 2 bags of those. At Iceland, they have the 3 for £10. They have a lot of 3 for £10s actually. And in one of the sections in the freezer that I love going to, there's a whole like cook from frozen, but like meals in, I think it's called Meals in Minutes, where they have all of this bagged meal stuff, and it's all frozen, and it's probably not the best for you, but it certainly helps cooking dinners and just having something really easy already prepared to have. And to be fair, you can kind of pick what you want. So like chicken savoury rice probably isn't the best, but it's certainly better than like burger and chips, isn't it? So I went in and had a look because I loved the risotto there, and I've got a bag of the risotto in the freezer. So I didn't pick up the risotto this time. I thought I would try something new. So these are 3 for £10. I went for the chicken savoury rice stir fry, and it looks like you have the peppers, the peas, the onions, the chicken and the rice, and I think it's just cooked in like a chicken broth. So I'm hoping that that is going to be nice. Also, Really good for portion control. And 3 for a tenner works out at what, £3.33 each for a big bag. And this serves 2, but if you were having it for yourself, you could probably do it as 4 if you had lunches and just did a portion at a time. I mean, I need to lower my portions big time because I have huge portions and it's not great. So this would be really good for me. And then I don't know if my husband will like it, but I'm certainly looking forward to trying that. And then I picked up this lemon chicken stir fry. I think you might like this. So this, again, looks very similar ingredients to the other one. But you obviously just have lemon chicken instead of chicken. But yeah, I just thought this looked something different, and it's a new product. I've not seen it there before either. So let me see what we get here. So we get mung beans, pak choy. Oh my gosh, I love pak choy. Pak choy, the vegetable. If you've not tried that, highly recommend. Chicken breast, carrot, red pepper, water chestnut, onion, and icing sugar. Okay, that's going to put me off. Soya beans, ginger puree, honey lemon zest. So you get the gist. You get quite a bit in there. Again, serves to £3.33 for a bag if you got it on the deal. And yeah, I'm looking forward to having that. We also can add, when we do have these meals, we can add veggies to it to make it a bigger dinner, because this obviously would be the main, and then as a side we can definitely have like tender stem broccoli or more. I love pak choy, so maybe more pak choy with this one. And then the third item that I picked up on this deal was the soy and ginger beef with broccoli. Now, I'm not that keen on beef. I'll have beef if we have it from the Chinese and it's like the beef and black bean sauce, or like my hubby loves crispy chili beef. But for me, we don't cook with beef. We don't really eat a lot of beef at all. So yeah, I took a risk on this, but I thought if we get it and we like it, then great, because next time it'll be on this deal again so we can get more. But if we don't like it, it was just part of the deal so we could try something new, if that makes sense. So it worked out again, £3.33, and it's a new product, so hopefully it does taste nice. I'm sure they've worked hard on bringing it together. So it looks like you get broccoli, peppers again, beef, and then obviously the soy and the ginger sauce. And to be fair, it doesn't look too bad inside. And we do have some packet rice in the cupboard, so we can have some packet rice with this. And I don't know, looking at the portions, I'm just thinking if that's a 2-portion dinner. Once it's cooked up, obviously it's going to kind of shrink down a little bit. So maybe it's not necessarily a 2-person dinner, but if we had other sides with it, we can make it a meal and add things to it. But yeah, I'm excited to try it anyway. I'm sure it'll be nice. I do like the beef and black bean sauce, so maybe it'll taste a bit like that. So I got that. And then the last thing I picked up from Food Warehouse today, I think it come to like £20, which like just over. So the last thing I picked up was this TGI Fridays bacon burnt ends with a bourbon barbecue sauce. Now, we went to a place called Hickory's the other day, and my hubby had the burnt ends and he absolutely loves them. And when we were in Florida, this is like in 2017, so going back a few years, we went to Florida and we went to this restaurant, and for the first time he had them there, and then for years afterwards he would talk about them, and no one really did them in the UK. Like, we couldn't really find them here until we went to Hickory's, and we found them at Hickory's. And then when I saw them today at TGI's, they were new products, and they must have been just brought out recently, and they were £6, which feels extortionate. It does feel a lot of money, £6 for this, but I think he's going to love these. So you get huge chunks of bacon here. They are, if you can see inside there, they are massive, and you get a bourbon barbecue sauce. So I think he'll be really pleased with this. I was thinking, because it's his birthday next week, and we were going back to Hickory's because we've got a few activities planned for his actual birthday. We're going to do shuttleboarding. If you've ever done that before, we've not. So we're going to go and play shuttleboarding, and then axe throwing. We wanted to I mean, I'm going to struggle with axe throwing because I won't be able to do it properly, but I'm not like very strong. But yeah, he wants to do axe throwing, so we're going to go and do axe throwing as well at this like centre that has shuttleboard, axe throwing, and darts, like crazy. It's called crazy darts because you have to, like, it's not just a simple dartboard, you have to do other things with it. So I'm not keen on the darts, but definitely axe throwing and shuttleboard. But I was thinking after that, because he was saying he'd like to go for dinner as well, so after that I was going to take him to Hickory's again, because he loves that place and so do I. And in fact, I do put videos of Hickory's on YouTube and TikTok, and they always do really well because the food is like amazing. It's kind of based in Texas, I think. It's like a Texas Southern comfort food. It's really nice. Anyway, I'm like wandering off on conversation here. So I'm going to take him to Hickory's for his birthday, and he'll probably just have like the same thing of the burnt ends again. But I thought I could get this, put it in the freezer, and then the day of his birthday, put it out the freezer and wrap it up. and stick a bow on it. Do you think he would like that? Do you think he would mind that for his birthday? I have bought him actual birthday presents, don't worry. Like, he's been spoiled again, which I love doing, because he doesn't really buy for himself. So when it's my husband's birthday or Christmas, I go to town with him, or like on him, because he doesn't really buy for himself. So like, he's got new trainers and some new aftershave, and he's had a whole new clothes order from ASOS. So he's really happy with his gifts. In fact, they just arrived this week, all like 3 days. 3 different packages, so I can wrap them up before next week. But I'm thinking, just to put this as a bit of a joke present, stick a bow on it, and then in the morning give him this frozen product for his birthday. He'll love it. He'll never look in the freezer and find this until his birthday, because I'll get the stuff out the freezer for cooking food, so he won't know it's in there. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on. It's like a therapy session when I come on. When I film a video and I waffle and I talk a lot, I always feel better afterwards. I absolutely love filming videos. It's really weird sometimes, I think. Like, when I was trying to explain to my friends, like, why I do hauls, like, why I film hauls, I just find it really therapeutic, like showing you what I've got, but then editing the video afterwards and then getting a thumbnail and then uploading it onto YouTube. I really enjoy the whole process of that. It's bizarre, really. But anyway, I'm going to go. So enjoy your weekend. I'm going to try it. It's Friday today. I'm going to try and get this up today. So have a lovely weekend. Tomorrow, I have actually got a car boot. So I need all the luck in the world, really, because I hate doing car boot, and it's going to be an early start, but I've got loads to get rid of, so I'm taking all that to a car boot tomorrow. And then I will do a grocery shop, a food shop on Sunday, so I'll pick up some things for in the week. So I'll upload that probably Tuesday or Wednesday. But enjoy your weekend and enjoy your week. Thank you so much for watching me. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.